Keir Starmer was left stuttering and stammering during a painful press conference with US President Donald Trump in Scotland yesterday. Keir Starmer was asked about Trump's stellar record on immigration and whether the UK could replicate this, which resulted in a word salad response.
The president makes it look easy dealing with illegal migration. You must be envious of his record in such a short period of time.
Well, I think we've been discussing irregular, illegal migration is a huge issue in both our countries. In the United Kingdom, it is a real cause for concern, and that's why we must bear down on it.
And then Trump turned on Starmer's good friend, the Mayor of London, leading to this awkward exchange.
Will you visit London during the state visit?
I will. I'm not a fan of your mayor.
Why not?
I think he's done a terrible job, the mayor of London. But the nasty person, I think he's done. I think
he's a friend of mine, right?
No, I think he's done a terrible job. But I would certainly visit London. Yeah.
Online commentators blasted the PM's response, saying, "As a Londoner, I'll say it loud and clear. Donald Trump speaks for me on Sadiq Khan. Khan's a nasty operator who runs this city into the ground and couldn't care less about the people in it. He's in it for himself." And Keir Starmer's limp defence of his friend is laughable. And in a humiliating move for Keir Starmer, Trump welcomed the PM to his private residence in Scotland, where Starmer awkwardly confirmed that free speech exists in the UK.
Free speech today.
Well, free speech is very important. I don't know if you're referring to any place in particular. Perhaps they are, but
we've had free speech for a very, very long time here, so we're very proud about that.
This commentator blasted the interaction, saying, "I've never seen a leader of this country who lacks charisma, confidence and respect quite like Keir Starmer." When Bev Turner asked about freedom of speech, he responded nervously, "We have had freedom of speech for a very, very long time here. We haven't." This commentator also highlighted the humiliation for Starmer, that even in his own country, Trump retained the upper hand. He said, "Trump took UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer into his castle-like 16-room house in Scotland for trade talks over dinner. Bringing the head of state to a nicer property than his own official residence, in his own backyard, is such a flex." Free speech was again brought up in the meeting when the issue of censoring social media was discussed. Again, Starmer nervously leapt in, assuring Trump Truth Social would not be censored.
Mr. President, you have a successful social media site. There are new powers here to censor your site, state-mandated powers.
To censor my site?
To censor your site and Twitter
Truth?
and Facebook.
Truth?
I mean Truth. Is that okay?
Well, I don't think he's going to censor my site because I say only good things. Will you please uncensor my site?
Yeah, we're not censoring anyone. We've got some measures which are there to protect children.
But many are calling him out for lying, citing instances of people being arrested for holding different opinions.
My next guest is an activist called Montgomery Toms. Shall we say he was not towing the party line. He was wearing a sort of sandwich board with the transgender pride flag and then equals mental illness. Not surprisingly, it wasn't long before he was arrested. The police saying that he was displaying a sign or writing that is likely to cause harassment, alarm or distress. Of course, Montgomery, I think, is saying, well, why should his right to freedom of speech take second place to everyone else?
This commentator doubled down, saying, "Spare us the free speech talk, Keir Starmer, you absolute fraud. Lucy Connolly is behind bars over a tweet, and peaceful protests are being wiped off the internet. That's not democracy, that's censorship."